Hey there. So yesterday I was talking about, it is day 4 of our Go Live challenge, just so we know where we're at. What was I talking about? Oh yes, so yesterday I was talking about how I got to my degree and how I got to be a CPA, basically. And I've had a few people ask me, what does CPA mean? Is it kind of like a CA used to be, or like how does that work? So I thought I would just explain that today. So CPA stands for Chartered Professional Accountant. Now I should say this is only in Canada. I'm talking specifically about Canada. Chartered Professional Accountant. And CPA is the result of the 3 legacy designations all merging into one. So there used to be a CA, which is a chartered accountant, a CGA, which is chartered certified general accountant, and a CMA, certified management accountant. And those 3 designations each had a role or a reason for being, I guess. So CGA was more, in the beginning anyway, was more geared towards manufacturing and like process and that kind of thing. And a CMA was more of a management style, so they wouldn't necessarily produce financial statements, but they would help management to create reports that weren't necessarily like GAAP. Now, before I get some legacy CMAs and CGAs telling me that's not at all what they did, that was just sort of the general idea of the beginnings of those two. And the CA was more of a technical accountant. So that was the accountant that would be in public practice, and they were expected to know about more areas. It was just a more technical designation. So when they all merged together, the program that emerged from that was similar to the old CA program. So it used to be that you'd go through, you'd get a degree, then you'd apply to the CA program, and you'd go through these modules, and you'd have to write cases, and you're expected to know a little about a lot of things. And by a little, I mean like a lot, but not, you weren't considered a specialist in any one area necessarily. And so that is similar to what the CPA program looks like now. You go through different modules and you're expected to learn a little about a lot of things. And then you now are able to choose a depth. So you choose either tax or audit or performance management or finance as your sort of depth, and on day 2 you write an exam that's specific to the depth that you took. And then you have to do 2.5 years of work experience as well. And yeah, so CPA, well, it's not a CA, it's not the CA program, it's similar to that. So if you see a CPA CMA or a CPA CGA, it means that they have a legacy designation. They went through a legacy program and now are a CPA. I don't have a whole lot else to say about that without getting into some specific details. But if you have any questions about CPA, or if you're a student and you want to know what the program's like, if I can help you in any way, or you're a small business owner and you're wondering, like, why would I contact a CPA versus someone who's not designated? Actually, I'm going to go into that one because that one's important to me. CPA is governed by the CPA Canada and the provincial governing body. So in my case, CPA Ontario, kind of like federal and provincial governments. So I'm bound and regulated by that governing body, whereas somebody who's not designated is not bound at all. So it's kind of unregulated in that way. So you may find that a non-designated accounting professional is less expensive, or they offer different services because they are not bound by the CPA profession. So anyways, if you have any questions about that, you want to talk to me about being a CPA or how a CPA can help you out, I would love to chat with you about that.